Hello, BSc first year students. Listen here carefully and try to understand. Our examination is very near and we have to now complete the syllabus as early as possible. In today's lecture, we will study the circulatory system of rat. Remember, we are studying the rat, mouse, circulatory system of the rat. Dear students, where we are studying the circulatory system of any coordinate animals. So remember, there are 4 parts. In the circulatory system of rat, there are 4 main parts which playing role in the circulatory system. So that is the blood, then the heart, then the arteries and the veins. So we will study blood first. You know, blood is a reddish colored liquid flowing tissues or floating tissues. Blood is a liquid tissue. Remember, liquid tissue circulating in the body. Circulating in the body. Heart is a pumping organ, giving the force, creating the force to the blood for to circulate in the body. So contraction and relaxation movement, that is called as the pumping action. Heart is a muscular, conical, internal organ. Under the control of heart, the circulatory system are playing their role. Then arteries, these are the network, just like the net in the body. So supplying the pure blood, that is oxygenated blood, to the body, organs, tissues, up to the cells. And veins, this is another type of blood vessels, collect the impure blood or deoxygenated blood from the different parts of the body to the heart first, and from the heart it's sent to the lungs for purification. In lungs, carbon dioxide is expelled outside and oxygen is taken inside. Again, that oxygenated blood or pure blood, oxygen mixed blood from the lungs that goes to the heart, and from the heart force is created and that circulate in the body. So this is a continuous. The function of the heart is continuous. If the heart function is stopped, then there is a attack, animal will be finished. There is a death. Now we will see or we will study in detail first the blood. So blood having the component. So that component is a RBC, WBC, platelets and plasma. These RBC, WBC and platelets are present in the liquid that is called as the plasma, which is a slightly yellowish color. So RBC is a red blood cells, which is also called as the erythrocytes. So it is red in color because hemoglobin is present. Due to the presence of hemoglobin, the erythrocytes are red in color and they are also called as the RBCs, red blood cells. White blood cells, this is the immune power of our body. This is the soldiers of our body. They are fighting with the germs of diseases. Then platelets, thrombocytes. So this is very important for coagulation of blood. रक्त गोठण्याच्या प्रक्रियेमध्ये अत्यंत महत्त्वाच्या ह्या सेल्स म्हणजे प्लेटलेट्स. आणि हे आरबीसी, डब्ल्यूबीसी प्लेटलेट्स हे सर्वच्या सर्व एका लिक्विड मध्ये प्रेझेंट असतात. त्या लिक्विडला म्हणायचं प्लाझ्मा. सो रिमेंबर, कंपोजिशन ऑफ द ब्लड is RBC, WBC platelets in the plasma. Then we will study the heart. After the blood, we will study the heart. So heart, here location of the heart is in the chest, left chest. Your closed fist, तुम्ही बंद केलेली जी मुठ्ठी आहे त्या मुठ्ठीच्या आकाराचं, त्या मूठ जी आहे याच्या आकाराचं आपलं हार्ट असतं. ज्याचं फिस्ट आहे, ज्याची जी मूठ आहे तेवढं त्याचं हार्ट आहे. कोनिकल मस्क्युलर, कॉन्ट्रॅक्टिंग अँड रिलॅक्सेशन, कॉन्ट्रॅक्शन अँड रिलॅक्सेशन movement, the heart. So heart, we have to study the external structure. Externally, the heart is covered by a membrane. That membrane is called as the pericardium, double membrane. So that double membrane having the space that is called as the pericardial space, and it is not empty, it is filled by the fluid called as the pericardial fluid, which functions as a what? As a resistance to the shock. It prevents the shock to the heart. हृदयाला जर काही असं स्ट्रोक होणार असेल आणि त्याच्यामुळे हृदय जर डिस्टर्ब होणार असेल तर त्या पेरिकार्डियम जे आहे, पेरिकार्डियम विथ द पेरिकार्डियल फ्लूइड प्रोटेक्ट द हार्ट. So that is the external structure. Internally, the heart of rat having the 4 chambers. Heart of rat internally showing the 4 chambers. Upper half 2 auricles and lower half 2 ventricles. So auricles opens in the ventricle by an aperture called as the auriculoventricular aperture, which is guarded by the 2 flapped wall called as the bicuspid wall, and 3 flapped wall then called as the tricuspid wall. So wall is present on the auriculoventricular aperture. Auricle मधून ventricle मध्ये उघडणारं जे अपर्चर आहे, छिद्र आहे, होल आहे, त्याच्यावरती व्हॉल्व आहे टू प्रिव्हेंट द बॅक फ्लो. रक्त रिटर्न वापस जाऊ नये किंवा मिक्सिंग होऊ नये. सो फॉर दॅट there is the wall, bicuspid and tricuspid walls. Then we have to study the arteries. So arteries are the blood vessels in our body which supplies the oxygenated blood, the blood which come from the lungs, purified blood, oxygen mixed blood. So that oxygenated blood is supplied to the different body parts. So arteries supplies oxygenated blood to the body parts, up to the tissues, up to the cell, and in the cell utilize the oxygen and convert that in the carbon dioxide. Now that carbon dioxide is toxic to the cell, so cell tries to expel outside. So such carbon dioxide from all cells, from all tissues, from all organs of the body collect back by the another type of the blood vessels. They are called as the veins. So veins collect deoxygenated blood, means CO2 mixed blood, carbon dioxide mixed blood, and oxygenated means O2 mixed blood. So veins collect deoxygenated blood to the heart. From the heart it goes to the lungs for purification. Again in the lungs, carbon dioxide is given outside, and from the atmospheric fresh air, oxygen is taken through these nostrils. We have already studied the respiration. That is also called as the respiration. So respiration is correlated with the circulation. So remember, in the circulatory system, we have to study the blood, composition of blood, functions of the blood, as blood supplying nutritive material to the cells, blood transport oxygen, blood carries back carbon dioxide. So number of functions are playing by the blood. supplying the hormones, separating the excretory materials. So we have to study the blood, composition of blood, heart, external structure, internal structure, then arteries, that is the blood vessels supplying the pure blood to the different parts. So in the body there are different types of the arteries. The arteries which supplies blood to the kidney called as the renal artery. The arteries which supply the blood, pure blood to the tail region called as the caudal artery. So in this way different organs are, these arteries are there. So different names are given to the arteries. Similarly the veins connecting the blood. So there are different types of the veins also. So the arteries are studied under the separate heading, that is the arterial system. That is the fine tubules or fine tubes of the arteries that makes a system, separate system. That system is studied under the heading of arterial system. Similarly, the veins are studied under the venous system. So in today's lecture, we have studied the circulatory system of rat. So dear students, you send your presentee as early as possible and you then see, observe this circulatory system. I am sending the test tutorial questions on the WhatsApp group and you submit your test tutorial notebook within 4 days from today. I will send the question. First you listen the lecture, see the lecture on YouTube and send your presentee, that I will put in the attendance register and I will send the questions for test tutorial. So for today it is sufficient, and in next period and after that we will complete the syllabus. So thank you very much. Dhanyavad.